Jonathan Majors of having a history of abusive behavior in relationships, although he denies allegations of physical abuse and claims ignorance of misconduct accusations on the set of Lovecraft Country. Despite his conviction in December for assaulting and harassing a girlfriend, he maintains his innocence, stating he has never struck a woman. Emma Duncan and Maura Hooper, former girlfriends, have accused him of emotional and physical abuse. Duncan and Hooper describe him as controlling and intimidating, affecting their sense of self-worth. Investigations reveal volatility on the set of Lovecraft Country, with complaints of confrontations with female co-workers. Mr. Majors' lawyer denies physical abuse allegations, attributing the relationships to toxicity. Interviews with 20 individuals inform this article, with some opting for anonymity. The case involves Mr. Majors' conviction for misdemeanor assault against Grace Jabari, prompting his legal team to seek an appeal. Emma Duncan and Maura Hooper, former partners of Mr. Majors, described their relationships with him. They met him during their involvement in drama programs and experienced alternating warmth and hostility from him. Initially, he showered them with attention and romantic gestures, but they now recognize this as manipulative behavior known as love bombing. In interviews and pretrial statements, they detailed instances of his domineering or violent behavior. The statements were submitted under the Molyneux Rule.
There were 4 charges. The jury convicted you of 2 of them.
Allowing the court to assess their admissibility. While not admitted into evidence, the Times corroborated their accounts through conversations with their friends, contemporaneous records, and medical records. In one incident in July 2016, Mr. Majors allegedly threatened to harm Ms. Duncan during an argument in Chautauqua. His lawyer denied this claim, admitting only to an argument without threats. Later that month, Ms. Duncan visited Mr. Majors in Santa Fe, NM, where he was filming Hostels with Christian Bale. During her stay, she discovered messages between Mr. Majors and another woman on his Apple Watch. When confronted, he allegedly threw the watch out of a taxi window, an incident confirmed by Ms. Chaudhry. Returning to their hotel, Ms. Duncan began packing, prompting Mr. Majors to allegedly push her into a couch, choke her, and threaten her life. Despite apologizing afterward, Ms. Chaudhry denied this account, attributing their relationship's toxicity to mutual intensity. In October 2016, Mr. Majors purportedly slammed Ms. Duncan into a mailbox at their Harlem apartment, causing bruising. Ms. Chaudhry acknowledged an incident, but suggested Ms. Duncan was trying to stop him from self-harm. Nearly a year later, Ms. Duncan claimed Mr. Majors threw her to the ground, causing a bruise on her forehead. In April 2018, after a missed phone call, he allegedly told her to commit suicide. Ms. Chaudhry denied these allegations, though acknowledging Mr. Majors made hurtful remarks. In February 2019, he allegedly destroyed property during an argument, and upon discovering his affair later that year, he purportedly threatened violence. Ms. Chaudhry denied these claims, alleging Ms. Duncan assaulted Mr. Majors. Mr. Majors rose to prominence while at Yale, praised for his charisma and versatility. In 2019, he starred in Lovecraft Country, facing challenges due to the heavy subject matter and demanding production schedule. Interviews with cast and crew revealed Mr. Majors' behavior fluctuated based on gender. While friendly with male colleagues, he could be argumentative with women, leading to caution among female crew members. Jessica Polini, a veteran in the TV industry, recounted an incident where Mr. Majors confronted her, making her feel intimidated and frightened. She eventually reported the encounter after learning of similar experiences from other women. Lisa Zugschwert, an experienced assistant director on Lovecraft Country, recounted a negative interaction with Mr. Majors when he reacted unfavorably to a schedule change. She subsequently avoided him. Before a sexual harassment training session, Mr. Majors confronted her and made a derogatory racial comment, which made her uncomfortable and led her to leave the show. Ms. Chaudhry denied these claims. Other female crew members noted similar incidents hindering their work. Complaints from Ms. Polini, Ms. Zugschwert, and another crew member prompted HBO to advise Mr. Majors to apologize, but his apology fell short, according to Ms. Polini. HBO declined to comment. Ms. Chaudhry maintained that Mr. Majors was unaware of any objections to his behavior. Ms. Duncan and Ms. Hooper's relationships with Mr. Majors overlapped briefly. When Ms. Hooper dated him, she experienced controlling behavior, isolation, and manipulation, according to her statement. Ms. Chaudhry described Mr. Majors as young and insecure during their relationship. Ms. Hooper claimed he pressured her to have an abortion and left her stranded afterward. Ms. Chaudhry contested this, stating they agreed she would find her way home. Ms. Hooper documented incidents in her journal, leading to lasting trauma. A legal submission containing statements from Ms. Hooper and Ms. Duncan is subject to debate. While it has been used in high-profile cases, Mr. Majors's defense argued against its use. Ms. Duncan sees speaking out as a means to break the cycle of shame, emphasizing the importance of accountability alongside redemption.